Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we'll be reviewing the 2021 Capita Outerspace Living. This board features Capita's V3 camber profile, which is camber past the inserts and then rocker in the tip and the tail. Basically, cam rock. This board is available in 9 sizes: 150, 152, 154, 156, 158, 160, 155 wide, 157 wide, and 159 wide. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a day that was overcast and trying to snow, then it wasn't snowing, and then there was like chunder snow and dust on crust, firm groomers, crisp groomers, chundery groomers, death cookies, and everything in between, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. This board comes in just below a middle of the road flex to it, so what you get is softer tip and tail, stiffer midsection, you know the drill. A lot of boards like that out there, with a lot of torsional flex to it. Basically, it's a lively, playful board. You're gonna notice that there's a bunch of chatter. It's not the dampest thing out there, so you're gonna get that chatter that resonates back underfoot. You're gonna feel it. It can get knocked around in really rutted out terrain. You just need to stay on top of it and be prepared to bend your knees a little bit more. This board has snap and pop. You've got that camber section that you have to load up to get it to rebound, and then it activates the rocker section, which gives it an almost skate-like pop. So you load up the camber, it activates the tail, and then it just, boom, you're up in the air and you get to do what you need to do. It's one of those boards, you ride along, you hit a side hit, you want to get up in the air, do it. You want to just send it off a roller, go it. You want to ollie over that fat skier family that fell over in front of you, fucking just do it. And when it comes to jumps, it handles them well enough. It's not the best, it's not the worst. It gets the job done. Like if you're progressing and you want to hit some jumps, go for it. I will say that like small to medium features are probably this board's strong suit when it comes to jumps, but overall, yeah, it'll do it. It's got pop. You'll notice that it's got that rebound and it's lively. With that rocker zone and that softer flex in the tip and the tail, you've just got this huge sweet spot that you can butter with. You can just get your weight out over and just spin around in circles and do what you need to do. And you're still gonna have that camber section to give you that rebound and snap back into it. So basically get up, get sideways, pop again, swivel around, do what you need to do. That translates over to jibbing. This board is actually fully at home on rails. Like it locks into nose and tail presses with ease, but still gives you a little bit of oomph to pop out of any feature. And when you go sideways between the feet, you got camber in there, so it just locks in and holds the feature well enough. Basically, it'll jib if you need it to, and it'll butter if you want it to. It's not what it's for, but it can handle it exceptionally well. This board's quick and nimble edge to edge. You notice that it transitions smoothly. When it's on edge, it feels locked in. You can overpower it when you drive, especially from the center back through the tail. So if you're one of those guys that really flexes the crap out of the tail of your board when you're driving it, just be aware that there are limitations with this board. Otherwise, if you're a mellow carver or someone that's just turning, you know, not really pushing it, you'll be totally fine on it. This board is really at best for like those long, mellow carves where you're going from side to side in the trail and tight, quick setup turns, like really deep, hard carves. It can handle them, but like I said, there's limitations. You have to know where those limitations are so that you don't overpower the board. So who's this board for? The all-mountain freestyle rider that just wants a board that can do it all with, that doesn't fully excel at any one thing. Comparable boards: the Telos Chillum, the Arbor Westmark Camber, make sure it's the camber, and the Rome Agent. Alright, so this is essentially the little brother to the Mercury. Like, in my opinion, if you can't find a Mercury or afford a Mercury, you would go after an Outerspace Living. It's basically the little brother. It kind of falls in the same category. It's snappy and responsive where you want it. It's playful where you need it. It can kind of do just about anything that it puts in front of it. It's a true quiver of one board, just not as expensive as a Mercury, basically. So if this is what you're looking for, get it. It's kind of an underrated board. I don't think I hype it enough, and I don't think other people hype it enough. This has been my review of the Capita Outerspace Living. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you gonna buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing out on any of the content we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really want to support us and just see us grow out what we're doing over here, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.